Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and I've got some unfortunate news for you today. Recently I found out that Devon Graham himself has never seen a Lethal Weapon movie, let alone a Lethal Weapon movie, Mad Max, let alone Mad Max Maverick. Does he have something against Mel Gibson? I mean, what's the deal here? So what I want everybody to do, since he's never seen Lethal Weapon, and we all know that that's like the most blasphemous thing that you could ever have done, being that you grew up in the 80s and or 90s, and you've never seen Lethal Weapon. I mean, come on. You never caught it on TV? You didn't go to the theater to see them? You didn't rent them from the fucking video store? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I'm half a mind to have a talk with his parents. I mean, I want to know, how do you go through your entire adult life? I mean, he told me, but I still want to know, how can you go through your whole life never having seen, like, literally the greatest saga? It's practically better than Star Wars, okay? There, I fucking said it. You got a problem with that? Kiss my ass, okay? I said it. Lethal Weapon is probably the best franchise of all time. You know why? Because all four movies are solid. There's not a dud in the bunch. You got Terminator, you got everything past the second movie. Fucking sucks. Rush Hour, maybe the first two were good. What's another one? Alien, like two of those were even worth watching for me. I only watched the first two. What's another franchise? Star Wars. I kind of like. I'm not. I get it. You know, but they're not for me necessarily. And as far as any other kind of franchise, fucking Lethal Weapon, man. Name one better fucking franchise better than Lethal Weapon, and you know you're probably wrong. But seriously, how have you never seen Lethal Weapon? Or Mad Max? Let's go back to the whole. He owns Mad Max and The Road Warrior. Hadn't watched either one of them. Owns them on Blu-ray. Now, see, he did have an excuse, and I figure I owe y'all his excuse so that he doesn't have to explain in the comments, or if you were to happen to go over and harass him on his videos. Basically, he said that he's never seen it for $10. I know, that's what I said. I'm like, $10. So I told him, I mean, it's worth paying the $30. Luckily, I found the Blu-ray set at Walmart for $15. And you can't tell me, because he's all the time finding movies out in the wild, you can't tell me he ain't never found. It's because he spends too much fucking time in the horror movie section. Now, I love horror just as much as the next guy. I mean, you could probably tell by looking behind me. But seriously, if you're a fan of horror, you should be a fan of Lethal Weapon, because it's a product of the 80s. And, you know, if you were a kid in the 80s or the 90s, you grew up watching rated R movies with your dads because your fucking parents were divorced. Or at least that's what happened to me, man. Anyway, I'm sorry. I really just did this because I wanted to test out this mic and camera phone, because this is my fancy computer. This is going to take me an extra hour to edit on instead of using my phone. But if you think it sounds better and looks better, make sure you let me know that in the comment section below. And then make sure, you know, you go over to, hey, isn't that Devon Graham? And you tell him, fucking go watch Lethal Weapon, asshole. Anyway, and also be sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment, and I already said that. There's other stuff you could do by going to patreon.com/Drewski McGillicuddy and give me some money. Maybe it'd inspire me to get better at this. Still to this day, I've been doing this for 3 years almost. It feels like 3 years, and I'm still just as bad as I was when I started.